Action 10's Cole Vaughn with your Doppler 10 weather forecast.
Alrighty, well, as you all know, we've been dealing with a lot of fog around the coastal bend lately. You see this morning, things were a tad foggy out there, but it has not been near as bad today as what we've seen over the past several days, certainly earlier this week and this weekend. That's when we were dealing with the real fog blowing in here. Now, as we made it into the afternoon hours, we actually started to see those low clouds break at times, actually allowing for a couple of peaks of sunshine and a little bit of blue sky in there as well. So I want to talk about this fog that we've been having lately. It's called sea fog. It's not fog that necessarily forms from the land. It actually gets its origin out over the ocean. So what is occurring here is that we've got some very cold water in place over the Gulf of Mexico. Temperatures are about 60 degrees in the water. We've also got warmer air though that's riding over that. So that warmer air is say about 67, 68, 69 degrees in many locations. And when you get that warmer air coming over the cool air, it's like when you take a soda can outside, it's cold. On a hot summer day, we've got the warm air there. It starts to form little condensation bubbles on the side of that can. The same thing's happening in the air, but you get enough of those condensation bubbles and it forms fog in the form of a very low cloud right there on the ocean water. Now what happens is you get this weak wind that's been blowing off the Gulf of Mexico the past couple of days, and that actually blows in that sea fog, and that's when it's extremely thick. However, you can also do like what we've been doing today and what we did some yesterday. Those winds are a good bit faster blowing in, and that actually disperses some of that sea fog as it begins to make its way over the land area. So it's a little bit thinner, but it's still there, and that's what we've got for today. We should have it again for tomorrow as well. Otherwise, in the coastal bend, it was a warm day today. Temperatures were in the 70s and 80s for most of us. 81 is that high temperature in Corpus Christi, 84 in Alice, 83 in Kingsville. A very spring-like day for us. You do see all that fog. There it is sitting over the ocean, that sea fog. It's blowing in right now. It started to take over places like Rockport and Port Aransas, but it's not as dense because the winds are still blowing at a decent clip. So I don't expect these visibilities to get down quite as low as what we've seen the past couple of nights. We do have a big change on the way for tomorrow though, and that is coming in the form of humidity. Humidity is going to be high for the first half of the day. Cold front comes through. Second half of the day, things start to dry out. And by Friday and Saturday, we will no longer be near as humid. As we get into Sunday and Monday, we start to bring back that humidity though. Dew points are back up there into the 60s, so it's going to be a very short dry spell for us. You see, we've got a cold front though that is sitting off to our northwest now. As we head on into the overnight hours, it's going to move south, and by tomorrow at about 1 o'clock or so, 1 or 2 in the afternoon, we should see it roll through the coastal bend. There's that much colder air on the backside of it. Don't be surprised if you see a few showers as it rolls through early tomorrow afternoon as well. Now, temperatures are going to remain in the 40s for Friday, even on into Saturday. Up there further north into Texas, they could be looking at some sleet pellets and maybe a little bit of snowfall up there further to our north. Not any of that in the coastal bend. Any precipitation that falls will be liquid. It'll just be cold. So for tomorrow's forecast, we're going to start the day mild and muggy yet again with a little bit of patchy fog, up to 76 by lunchtime, and there's that cold front coming through right after lunchtime that should bring in some showers to the area. Starting to clear the area by 3 o'clock, but it's breezy because we are then behind the cold front. So notice on Future Tracker, we've got the clouds in place. We do start to increase that moisture as we head into the overnight hours. Can't rule out a little bit of mist on your morning commute tomorrow. Overall, I don't expect that to be a huge problem. As we get further into the afternoon, there you go. There's that line of showers. That's the cold front moving through. As it works its way through, just a few showers moving through the area. They're going to be brief and they're going to be fairly insignificant, so don't expect to get a lot of rain out of this tomorrow. And then we may even see a few breaks in the clouds as we head into tomorrow evening. Well, now it's time for your 7-day forecast, brought to you by AutoNation. Gear up with a new truck. AutoNation's New Year New Truck event is on. Rush to the AutoNation store near you. So for Thursday, we're up into the 70s again, but that's when the cold front comes through, a couple showers with it, and that transitions us into Friday and Saturday. Big cool down on the way. 49 degrees is our high temperature on Friday, 52 for Saturday. You're going to need that coat that you've put away for the past few days. We may have a little bit of drizzle with some very cloudy skies and breezy conditions. It's going to be chilly for us as we finish up this week. Warming up things by Sunday, though, headed up to 70 degrees, and we stay in the 70s for Monday and Tuesday. Another cold front looks to be on the way for the middle of next week, which should drop us back down into the 60s, though. That's a look at your forecast. Sonia, I'll send it back over to you.
Thanks a lot, Cole.